Hi, and welcome back to After Dark with Books. I am Melissa,
I'm Amanda.
and if you're listening to us on Spotify, hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hope you guys are doing well over there. And so, yeah, today we're going to be talking about kind of controversy, kind of not, physical books, ebooks, the apps that you can listen to on your library, Hoopla and Libby.
Libby. Yeah, Libby.
So, yeah, so that's what we'll be discussing today.
Okay. So I'll chime in first. So I read on ebook. So I have my iPad and then I have my Kindles. I am an ebook orderer, and then I do my audio on Hoopla on my phone. I want to do it more on my because I can download Hoopla on my iPad.
Mhm.
So I am an ebook. Now I'll buy a physical if I really like the author or I really like the storyline. And I've done that a lot. Well, not a lot, a couple of times because there are books like I need the physical smelly paper or I just like to support the author a little bit more.
Hmm.
Or sometimes I'm gifted physical books and I really like that option too, but I still will end up buying the ebook too because I like both. I'm a hoarder.
That's okay. I do have two ebooks. One from you, thank you. And then this one's kind of decorated in the background. I don't have a pop socket on this one
Mm-hmm.
yet, but there's this one. And then this is the tablet. This is the
Mm-hmm.
tablet. And then this is the paper white Kindle. And then I have like my little cord on there and a little pop socket or whatever. Now for me, for ebook. See, this is hard for me. I bought this a couple years ago because I'm like, okay, maybe if I buy this, I'll get back into reading. Maybe if it's like this, I can read at night. There's pros and cons to this. I honestly think I'm more I like the book in my hand. I have so many books on here, but I do not reach for this. I don't reach for them. It's good like if you're driving or if you're going to a doctor's and you don't want people seeing what you're reading. That's good. Or at night when you're trying to read and your husband or whoever is sleeping next to you, you don't want to wake them with like a light. But I mean, you can get a book light for the physical, but I think this would be more convenient. And I also thought, oh, it's going to be cheaper to buy ebooks. Wrong. Wrong. It is not cheaper. Sometimes it's about the same as the freaking physical book.
Yeah,
I've
it
noticed.
is. It is. That's how it was with Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I paid $14.99 for each ebook.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, they're still cheaper than a book because I bought mine from Walmart and they were 20 bucks each. So, I mean, it's still a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
About like $10 ish if you look at it. Yeah, yeah, about 20.
Some ebooks have gotten lower than that, but I understand your point. Some people are physical, some people are ebook.
Yes, I'll try and like when we get arcs and stuff like that, I think it's harder for me to read off of this for some reason. I have all the knickknacks, the little remote control to change it,
Uh-huh.
put it on there. I have all that. It's just, I don't know. I just give me the physical copy of the book.
You
Give me
like
the
to smell
physical.
it.
I haven't smelled my books yet. I just love just feeling it. And with the physical book, I prefer paperback than hardback.
Yeah.
Hardback is harder for me to hold. I prefer, and there's a big controversy about this about breaking the spine. You guys do you. I break my spine. I'm sorry. When I'm like this in the book, it's, I mean, I don't do it on purpose.
Right, right.
It, it does, it does break.
Right, and there's a line that goes, yeah, I totally
Mhm.
hate those lines. That's why I end up buying the ebook sometimes because I don't want to break the
See,
spine.
it doesn't bother me because actually it's easier for me to hold in my hand.
Right.
To be
Right.
honest with you, when the spine is broke for me, it's easier. I mean, does it look pretty? Does it make the book look ugly? Yes. But it's for me it's easier to hold.
Right.
And then the hardcovers, I do like the hardcovers to look pretty on the shelves, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I do prefer to read paperback. But I do like the hardcovers because it does make it look makes your bookshelves look
Yeah.
professional and pretty. I know I'm
Uh,
just weird like that.
hardcovers. Hardcovers.
Yeah, I mean I have my share of mixed.
Right. Oh, I do too. But I like paperback. I totally agree with you. It easy. It is easy. Once you break that spine, you're
It's a
able
lot
to.
easier.
Uh,
Like Zodiac Academy, which I'm halfway through and I need book 3. And I'm supposed to be on a book ban by like no books, but I gotta finish a series. Once I start a series, I gotta finish it. And my dum dum butt should have waited to get into this series because there's 12 books. And then is that like the novellas too? I don't know if that's can
I think that is. I don't know. I think that is including the novellas and the like the 1.5, the 2.5, the 3.5, or whatever those are. I think those are included,
mhm.
but I don't know. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah. So that's my other issue. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this big old book series. It's a 12 book series. I don't think I've
That's
ever read that many books in a series. No, I don't think I have. This would be my first one. So yeah, that is me. I think I'm just more physical. Am I gonna get rid of my ebooks? No, because I can take these with me places. And it's good to have okay, I know people are like, why do you have more than one? No, 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 no. Listen. One battery dies, you pick up the other one. These two
yes. I'm glad you said that. I'm
Oh yeah,
glad you
and
said.
I have my iPad too. So if worst comes to worst, bam, I got these two plus my iPad to read off on.
Yeah. I mean, and that's where I think you and I differ because you like the physical copies, but I like to like I go like not traveling a lot, but we go on mini trips.
Hmm.
And so if I'm reading an 800-page book or a 600-page book, I don't have this big book in my purse. I can
True.
have it in my iPad and sit there
True.
and read it. And then if I'm finished with that one, I'm not carrying this book around wondering, well, what else am I going to read while I'm spending? Do I have to talk to you?
Yeah, exactly. And then
So that's
and
why I
then
like this.
but why okay, now how you said like how I said I'm more of a physical book reader, right? But why do I want the little MP3 one player thingy? Why? But I do want it. You know why? So it can complete my collection of ebooks. So,
Yeah,
um, and it's less than $50, and of course it's pink.
I say go for it and just make it look cute on your shelf.
I might just put it on my shelf or something. I don't know, but I just need it. I don't need it. It's just I don't need it, but I just want it because it's this little bitty thing. I barely can see as it is reading on this little bitty screen, but it's just really cute.
It is. Those are really cute.
So, and I mean, obviously I can read on my phone, but that's too much of a distraction. That's why,
Yeah, because you're
like,
getting all those notifications and all that. That's why on my iPad, I don't put text messages. I only do FaceTime, and I don't FaceTime a lot of people.
mm-hmm,
So I'll do, I won't even do YouTube on here. I don't do any social media or other things. So I put it on focus and I don't let nothing, and then I put these on sleep, no, do not disturb, even though there's nothing on them.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't get disturbed. My phone, I'm getting distracted like crazy because I'm getting the alerts and then I'm getting text messages and then I want to stop. And yeah,
Yeah. Like right now, I have my phone on do not disturb, like reading mode or whatever. And so, like, one thing that's good about it with all my Mac stuff, it goes all across the board.
yes,
So
yes.
nobody can. Now, I do have my husband or someone emergency to come through, but other than that, no one can get through. So I do
Mhm.
like that aspect of it. But I do need to read more on my ebook. There's a lot of books on there.
Yeah,
And this,
especially the stuff with the Kindle days. Those are so fun.
yes, yes. And then I have this one on there that I bought $5.99 on, but I have the physical copy right here. I mean, I know I'm supporting the author. I have to look at it that way. I'm supporting
Yes,
the author, but I'm just like, because I didn't think I wanted the physical copy of the book. I was like,
I want
no,
it.
I can get the ebook and da 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 da. Then I seen it. It's pink. Pink is my favorite color. So anytime I can get pink, I'm all for it. So I'm just like, yes.
I think it's a pretty cover. I think it'd be a really good book. If that, I know we're not supposed to judge books by its cover, but
I
I'm
know.
really hoping that that's a good book because it looks really
I've
cute.
heard good things that it is a good book. And I'm supposed to put it on my reading list for this month, but I think I'm going to save it until December. So we'll
Maybe
see.
that can be our next buddy read is the Christmas book
Maybe. Yeah.
because I don't have a lot of books on my December TBR as of right now. So maybe
I don't
we
have
should.
any Christmas stuff. That's my only Christmas book. There's one that I do want to buy at Walmart. I can't think of the name right now. I'll know it when I see it. I wanted to pick it up, but I'm like, is it going to be good? I don't know. But, and then there was one book that I was going to pick up, and I was like, nah, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, no, I'm going to put this back on the shelf. So, yeah. And then as we're talking about e-stuff, even look when you go into the store. I don't know if any of you guys do this. If you guys go into the store and you don't know anything about the book, you can pull up your Goodreads app on your
Oh, and
phone or
scan it.
whatever and scan it. And that's what I do a lot. And I'll go and look at the reviews. And if they're good, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to try this book out. So that's another good thing
Yeah,
about
I
it.
take snapshots of the books too, just in case I forget.
That too. You could do
Yeah.
that. And then also on Goodreads, that helps a lot as well.
Okay.
Um, and then, yeah, I'm a physical copy
I,
girl.
I'm an ebook. I'm an ebook slash physical, but I really like supporting those indie authors. So I'll buy the ebook and then I'll get sent a physical or I'll buy both.
Okay, yeah, like I did.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it wasn't that expensive. The book on ebook was only $5.99.
That's a
So,
coffee.
yeah, actually, that's cheaper than a damn coffee.
Yeah, it is, especially
So,
with the prices going up right now.
yeah, for David and I, excuse me, for David and I to go to Starbucks. I'm not suggesting Starbucks. If you want to make coffee at home, you can also watch us. We do coffee videos too on Instagram.
Yep,
I'm the crazy coffee queen, and you are the
Amanda,
Amanda.
Amanda, coffee and books.
Yeah. So we're just putting that out there, FYI. But
Yeah,
anyways, Starbucks. I don't recommend going to Starbucks, but when you live in the boonies and your drive is 40-minute home, sometimes you want that coffee. It costs us $20 for 3 items.
yeah, it's
Gee,
expensive.
it's so expensive. So I highly suggest make coffee at home and watch our videos on
Definitely,
Instagram and
definitely,
TikTok.
definitely.
Same name across the board.
Yeah.
Also, while we're sitting here talking, we do have an Instagram page of After Dark with Books. You can go follow us over there as well.
Oh yeah, we post, we do sneak peeks of all our videos, or we'll show. I have a couple of videos up there that we show our
Mm-hmm.
bookshelves. And Melissa's got a new one where she does a full tour of her Christmas decor of her bookshelves.
Yes, and then I'm going to do a whole tour on uh my coffee and books because they're both in my dining room, and coffee and books go together perfectly. So I'll
They
be
do.
showing that too. But
Maybe I'll
okay,
do that too. Maybe I'll do that too.
yeah,
We'll see. We'll see.
you should go for it.
Now, our next topic: Hoopla, Libby, and other book apps that we either need to stay away from, or worth it, or
Libby
what's your
gotta
thoughts?
go. Libby gotta go. Libby has got to go. I'm sorry. I hate that app. I hate that app. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because why do you have one copy of a book and you have 200 to 300 people waiting on the waiting list?
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that? I'm sorry. That's just stupid. It's so stupid. At least have more than one freaking copy. It's digital. I really don't understand Libby on
And then you
that.
have to wait for and then sometimes they don't have your book, so you have to request it, and then by that time you might as well just go buy the damn thing
Might
because
as
you're
well.
yeah.
You might as well. It's to me, Libby is not worth it. And if you guys have Libby, I just highly suggest Hoopla. I mean, you don't have a lot of books on Hoopla, and I think it really depends on your library, right? Because
Yes, yes, you're right. It depends on your library, but sometimes your library won't won't. You have to request that book in your library, and then I think it's up to Hoopla to take it. Like right now, I am 115th in line for the Butcher and the Blackbird on Libby, and there's 250 no 41 people waiting and 254 people altogether waiting for that audiobook.
you're never gonna read that book through there. You just might as well just go buy the ebook
Yeah.
because it's just a waste of time. It's pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Because I notice on Hoopla when I borrow a book, it's there like that. It's
And
always
you get it for
available.
21 days, and you can
Mm-hmm.
renew it at like, I think if you're like on the third day, not the third day, but if you have like 3 days left in that borrow, you can quickly renew and not worry about it. With Libby, if you want to renew and you're not done with that book and somebody's waiting, you're fucked. You
Oh
can't renew.
wow,
Yeah, you can't renew. You can renew, but you're gonna have to wait again to finish the book because they,
that's stupid.
yeah.
That's really stupid. Yeah, I like Hoopla a lot. I've read quite a few books on there so far on Hoopla. I'm actually reading a book now. Is it called The Wiener? And it's by oh, where are you? I'm gonna go on my Goodreads app. It's quicker. The Wiener Across the Way, and it's by
I like the cover.
yeah, because it's plus size, and that's what drawed me to it. The Cocky Kingsman by Amy Award. Award, I want to say. Hopefully, I'm not butchering it. So far so good on that one. But I do really like Hoopla. I think it's really worth it if you want to just get a free library book and it's borrowed for 21 days.
Yeah.
Nah. So what do you think about Audible?
I don't. Okay, here's my thoughts. It's not worth the $14. No. Let's round it to 1501.
Mm-hmm.
1501 because it's about $14. Sometimes they have deals where you can get it 3 months for 99
I
cents.
see that right now. I'm seeing that right now.
But the only problem with that is what I've heard is you can only pick out a book discounted, or if you have credits, you can only get one book at a time, a month. That's almost like with Kindle Unlimited. You can only borrow a book once a month. I think it's one book a month you can only borrow, and I don't know
Oh,
how much.
really? I forgot about Kindle Unlimited. So, what's the point of having these subscriptions then if you can only read one book?
I think the reason why is so it's almost like us with our Libby and our Hoopla app. We don't have to pay for it. We get to read it for free, but we don't have to wait for. I don't know how the waiting game is on the Kindle Unlimited. If you can, I know you only have a month to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it is if somebody else is waiting, almost like Libby. If somebody else is already waiting, or you're not done in that month, how do you renew? So I'm not too sure.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think that's dumb with the whole credit thing and only borrowing one book, and you're paying like $15 a month.
Yeah,
It's
and
not.
then
I
so
don't
and if
know.
you want to buy the book, that's expensive. I don't know how much Quicksilver is right now, but I know that if you sign up for Audible, I think it's like 99 cents.
It's probably about $20. if I remember, because I know Apple Books, it's not even on Apple Books, Quicksilver, but I know like I've bought in like a book or two on there and for audio, and it was $20,
Yeah.
sometimes more. So they can
Hmm.
get pricey, the
I've bought a
auto
couple of
books.
books from Apple, and I've only paid under like $4, just because some books go on sale, and I am like a
True.
coupon. Well, I used to do coupons, but I'm McFrugal. I will not, if I don't have to pay full price for a book, I'll pay 99 cents or $1.99.
Dude, can
Or
I be you? Because my
yeah.
ass will drop fucking $20, $30 on a damn book.
And well, it's like that with books on Amazon too. Sometimes, like, okay, I don't know. By the time this gets up, it'll probably already pass. But Black Friday or an early Black Friday from the 8th to the 11th,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a sale. Maybe you can find physical books on sale, or there's the book outlet too.
Yes. Book Outlet. I've ordered, this is my third order from Book Outlet. And like I said, the Akatar series,
Hmm.
regular price is $93 for the whole series. On Book Outlet, I found it for half the price of $37. So I was like,
Yeah,
wow. So you
they've
just have
gone
to
up a
keep
little
checking.
bit.
Okay.
They've gone
Okay.
up the website has gone up a little bit. I don't know if that's post you know COVID, but oh, those are pretty. I
Yeah.
really like those. I heard those are really like. I don't know if it's the orange one or the pink one, but I don't. Yeah, the lady that we watch on TikTok compares one of those books to Zayden's character.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hmm.
This is the one. She thick. She thick. So, but
But
yeah,
they're
this was
pretty.
$37, which is really good. That was a really good deal. So
Yeah.
it's heavy. But I've ordered quite a few books from there. And the only thing, because I believe they come from Canada, so it
Hmm.
takes a
Yes.
little longer to get to you.
About two
Couple of,
weeks, right?
no, not that long. Not for me. Maybe, okay, my first order, it took over a week. But the last two orders have came in like 4 days. So
Oh
it's not bad.
wow. Oh
I'm just
wow.
used to Amazon, getting books quick.
Sometimes if Amazon doesn't delay packages when you're needing to read a book and they delay it, or they're sold out and you have to wait, or if you pre-order it and then you don't get it till after the pre-order date.
Oh yeah, that happened to me with Half Blood. Oh, I was pissed, that series. I was like, I could have just went to the damn store on the preview on the day it came out and picked it up.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to pre-order Onyx Storm. I don't want to pre-order it because I know I'm going to get it after. And I want it the day it releases. Am I going to read it the day it releases? No, because I'm waiting for the audiobook. I have to listen to it.
Hoopla or Libby or somebody better have it. I better not see it just on Audible. That's gonna make me angry.
You know what? I might be a subscriber of Audible that for that book for the time being. If
Well,
it only
maybe they
goes to
might
there.
not have the movie theme to it, just like we read Fourth Wing
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
Hoopla was the only one that we could find it. I mean, I went on
Mm-hmm.
Libby and I was gonna have to wait for a long time, and I'm like, screw this, I'm going over here to Hoopla.
Yeah, that was amazing. If you have not listened to Fourth Wing or any books on the graphic, what is it? It sounds like
The
you're in a movie. I highly suggest you guys
It's
go listen to
the
it.
dramatized adaptation. It's the graphic audio full cast.
Yes, that on any books, if you can listen to it like that, especially Fourth Wing, any fantasy type books.
Right, I was just gonna say that fantasy is really hard for some people to get into, and I'm that person because
I was that person.
I would never.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, almost DNF'd it.
Yeah, it was hard for me because there was so much world building. I was like, oh my gosh. And I think my daughter DNF'd Fourth Wing because I told her to listen to it. And she's reading it. I told her to listen to it. You'll get better into it if you listen to it. So
Oh,
I
my
don't know.
heart is shattered. I can't
I
believe she did.
know.
Oh my god.
I think she did. I want to say that she did. I was like, no, you have to read it. But yeah, that is my issues on the apps. I know there's another one that you use, and I can't figure that one out.
Uh, I use a couple. So I do a lot of book tours with different like book people. So
NetGalley
I use
Gallery.
NetGalley. Yes, NetGalley is like for like books that are coming out and publishers and authors want to release them to you, so you request them. I use that sometimes, but I have to be careful because I go freaking request trigger crazy.
Nothing pops up on my end. It's just a black screen.
I'll have to help you with that. And
And
then
then
I use Book Funnel. I get
I've
uh
never heard of that one.
that's where authors will send you their arc, and that's where it goes. Which I didn't
Oh,
even know that till like last week.
oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
didn't know that. And then what else do I use? I use Book Player. So if you get an audiobook and it's in some authors and publishers will send the book in Google Docs, and not a friend but associate on Instagram was like, "Well, why don't you change it from a Google Doc to an MP3 book?" And I was able to because couldn't figure out how am I going to read this Google Doc book, because you have to like stop it after each chapter. So I downloaded a book player, and it took the book out of Google Docs and formed it into an MP3 book, and I was able to listen to the whole thing without interruptions.
Okay, you need to tell me more about that when we get off of our podcast because I did not know that. Maybe the arcs that I listen to, maybe I could freaking finally or read. I can listen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then I use Fable. I just figured that one out. Fable. I think that's more of book clubs.
Okay, I've never heard of that. When I saw that on your notes, and I was like, "What the heck is Fable? I need Fable."
Yeah, we can have our own book clubs and it's free. Like our book clubs, like we could start a book club and like we're reading whatever book we're reading right now, and I could put it up there and people we can join in or
That would
whatever.
be an awesome idea. If you're interested in doing a book club with me and Melissa, put it in the comments. That sounds
Yes.
fun.
And it's free. It says it's a free app. All you have to do is sign up. There's no, and even to start your free book club, you can it's free. So let us know in the down in the comments if you guys would like to do that because I believe it's you could do it either way, audio or reading. I have to look more into it. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
that would be
Definitely.
cool to read and be all around the world or wherever. That would be amazing to do.
Lights Out, The Ritual, Zodiac Academy.
Yes.
What's another couple books that I want to read that's out there? But a lot of the books that I've been wanting to read lately, I'm in like dark romance horror right now books.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sucked.
I highly suggest read Zodiac Academy, but I'm gonna be ahead of you by like 2 books. But go ahead and read it. It's good.
Okay.
It's just it's a lot of
Fable.
bullying in there, but I mean, but other than that, so far I'm only on book 2, so far it's good for to me.
Okay.
So, and then I know there's controversy a lot about audiobooks. I like
Yes.
audiobooks because when I'm doing things around the house, I can slap my headphones on and I could be listening to an audiobook and I can get through the book quicker. Because I put it up to 2 times speed, but I can understand what they're saying.
Yeah,
So,
I listen to my audiobooks on 1.75 or 1.50.
okay.
That's what I listen to mine at.
Yeah,
That's
mine are 2 times speed, and I mean, to someone else looking in, all you hear is blah 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 blah. But to me, I'm actually I can hear, I can understand it. Now I can't go any faster than that, obviously, because then it's going to sound gibberish.
But I
But I know
think that
that
is
there's
considered reading, though. I think that's considered
a lot of
reading.
people don't think it's reading. It is. You're listening to it.
And it's for those people who don't have the time to sit, or it's for those people who are reading a book and they're like, how do you say that name? Zayden? Zad?
Yeah, and that helped me a lot in fourth wing though, because of a lot of stuff I could not pronounce, like Baskaya. I'm like, I would never been able to pronounce that without listening to it.
Yeah.
So no, it really helps. Or people that have ADHD, like you said, they can't sit and focus, but they can put it in their ears and listen to it in your car or whatever. I personally cannot listen to books in the car. I have to have music on. I will literally fall asleep. It's my mini concert time in the car. I'm singing, dancing, all kinds of stuff. Cars are pulling up to me and they're like, and I'm just like rocking out, like, yeah, whatever. But a book, I would be off in a ditch somewhere asleep. So no.
Well, no, I wouldn't be asleep listening to a book. I would actually, my brain and my eyes would be transformed into that world, and I could be
Oh
running
no, I
some
would fall
lights.
asleep.
I'd be running some lights.
Oh my god.
I mean, can you imagine if we listened to Pen Pal on the road? I listened to Pen Pal
Or lights out. Or lights out.
dishes.
Oh my god, can you imagine lights out? Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, and Pimp Out, come sit on my face. You'd be like, skirt, what the hell?
If that was your first dark romance book and you heard that for the first time, yeah, you're gonna skr and red light.
You're gonna be like, what?
And then if you get pulled over, a cop listening.
Well, officer, I was listening to this smutty ass book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gosh. So
I like audiobooks, and I'm glad that I convinced you to do it.
yes, because at first I was like, no, and now I really do enjoy it. Because like I said, when I'm doing things around the house, I used to like listen to music or whatever. Now my headphones are in, so yeah.
Yeah. That's me all the time when I'm getting ready. Well, I have my theme music
Sorry,
that I
guys.
play when I get ready. And then I listen to my audiobook when I'm washing dishes or vacuuming or laundry or whatever. And then at night I have my ebooks or a physical, whatever I'm reading at night. I save my audio for during the day.
Yeah. At night I'm trying to read, but I'm doing more of my reading morning and afternoon, because at night that's what I'm trying to catch up like on all the YouTube videos, all my TV shows that I watch.
Yeah.
And so it's really hard to balance that because I had to put added books into my routine now. So that's kind of hard. Like I was just talking to a friend. I was like, oh my God, I'm so behind in books in November. And she's like, it's only November 2nd. I was like, no. The 2 books that I'm reading in November should have been read in October. So, and she's looking at me like, girl, what you talking about?
Yeah.
So, you know who you are if you're watching. You know who you are.
I have a trick to that madness. Okay, so what I do is when
It's
I
hot.
know I'm almost done reading a book and it's almost into the month, I put it on Google Reads that I just finished it.
Oh.
Then I continue reading it, and then I'll do my review like I just because
Okay, that
I'm
makes
that
sense.
I'm just that weird. I have to have all my books, like my October reads, they all have to be done by October. And then like I have my November TBR, which I'll be filming soon. My November TBR, and then all those books have to be done because I need to get started on my other month. But it makes the months go by faster when you do it that way too.
It does.
When you set books a certain way.
It does. And I've just started back reading in the end of June, beginning of July. And I'm amazed how many books I can get through in a month. I'm so amazed, like 8 to 10 books a month. I mean, I know that's not a lot to some people, but for me, that's a lot.
Yeah, you're reading a lot more than I am right now. Probably because I just got a lot going on, but you're reading a lot. You're like, I just finished this one. I'm like, damn, I can't catch up.
Like, I just finished Hooked. It took me, 2 days?
Yeah.
2 days?
2 days.
But Hook is not a big book, though. Hook is very,
I think it's what, 300 pages,
I'm trying to look
maybe.
for it because I have it on my shelf. I just don't know where I have it at. Hold on.
I think it's like 200 to 300 pages.
I no, I know it's like under 400. Why am I drawing a blank on? Oh, it's right here.
I think
Um,
they're pretty covers though. I like all the covers for the different books.
I do, but let's see. 319 pages, so she's not that big. She's small. So, but yeah. Um, yeah. So I guess should we wrap up? Is that all? Do we
Yeah,
have
that
any
was
more?
fun. That was
I know it was.
talking about, and yeah, you guys had fun too. With my dogs, I have two miniature schnauzers and a Yorkie, and they're the bosses of me.
She's gonna send me her Yorkie. She's gonna send him over. We're just
Ding.
a state apart, so
Hmm.
it's not that far. So just send the Yorkie on over. I'll
He's
take care of
bad.
him.
He's bad. But yeah, I had fun. The controversy, the audio, the physical.
Uh-huh. Let us know in the comments below. What are you guys? Are you physical, audio only, or ebook only? I
Or
would
do you
love
have to
to
have
know.
all three?
Like us.
Yeah, there are certain books that I do that too. I
Oh,
have the ebook, the physical, and I bought the audio because it was on sale.
hey, whatever you need to do to get your reading in. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but okay, thanks again so much for listening to us over on Spotify. If you did
yeah,
not know, we are on Spotify. And then thank you so much for watching on YouTube. And if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It will mean a lot to us and it will help our channel out and push our videos. And if you are subscribed, hit the bell for notifications to let you know when we upload new episodes every week on Friday. Until then, see you next week. Bye.